Excuse me. Hello. Hello. Alright, I'm in Crystal Palace. So problems with getting live today. It wouldn't go live. It would go live, but only for a YouTube. So I'm trying to, it won't go live at all now. And then, so I looked it up. It's just that thing that they tell you what to do, and it's like, what the fuck does that mean? Go to the dashboard and check this or check that. It's like, aye, well, is that what it is? Because I'm on my phone, eh? It's just. When you pull the application up, YouTube up, that's called the dashboard. Yeah, well, I can't find. So basically, there's two possibilities. One, that I've been restricted, like for some kind of violation. So I don't know if I have or not, right? Or the other thing is some kind of technical issue. What? Alright, okay, I get you, aye. It's like, I thought it was the internet at first, you know? And then, because I've got my box with me, I thought I was going to get confused with the box, because normally I manage alright just with the phone. And then I realised I'm having the same problem with whichever phone I use. And it was going live and then just cutting out. And so, you always do wonder about what you've said or something, you know. Because it's quite arbitrary. I think the rules are quite like sort of widespread and vague. So that's how Tommy Robinson keeps getting put in jail. Because they want to put him in jail.
Well, correct. They don't give him any benefit of the
Yeah. So, there was a lassie the other day complained about swearing, but I don't know. She was going to report me, and I just blocked her. That was in the live stream. I looked it up, and the rules on that are a bit vague. It said that you can use swearing if it's for artistic reasons, or something like that. Well, I don't know. See, this is the thing. I mean, I didn't claim it, did I? So, you just have to appeal it. It might not be that. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's really annoying, because that's what happens. You get used to doing things a certain way, and then so that's why I don't want to be on. That's why I want to do this for total hobby, because a lot of people say to me, "Oh, you should be doing this and that, and you get money and everything." I just don't want to be indebted to these bastards. They're going to pull the rug out at any given moment. You know, to do it as a bit of fun, it's best, because that way, I just, like this sort of thing, imagine I was relying on getting money for them to pay my rent or something. And then they're going to shut your channel down because you said something. You know, that you. So it's really difficult to know what the parameters are. And I think one of the reasons that I've got a lot of following is because people say that to me. We like watching you because you speak your mind. So Tommy Robinson speaks his mind as well, and look what I was doing.
Well, yeah, you can speak your
No, they're just a way to line them up again, to put them in jail again. But I don't know if the Reform Party could stop any of that, who knows? Yeah, I mean the Reform Party's going quite popular. The Reform Party seems to be very popular. Yeah, well, Scotland's quite a good example because the SNP are really on the run now with this Reform Party. No, but they've really rattled them, and their argument is that Nigel Farage is a racist. It's like, yeah, that's the best argument they can come up with. I was knackered last night. This manual work's getting like this manual work's is too much. It's like I'm still sawing the day, and it's chainsawing. Aye, well. So basically, I've got I don't want to say this, but I've got too much wood, right? There's no such thing as too much wood, and that he's collecting wood for me. As well. God knows, it's a bit strange. I didn't ask to say how much you want for this. You know, I mean, I wouldn't expect him to do it for nothing, but well, right. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I hate watching them get ripped off. You just don't know some of them lot. Especially coming from places like Callum Station. Do you know what I mean? They're peasants for a reason, you know. It's because they're greedy bastards. What was I saying? Oh, aye. So I'll need to try and organise it better. I'm going to actually stack it around the side of the house, I think. The excess stuff. What I mean, because I've got nowhere to put it. Okay, because all the things are full. Yeah, well, that's inside the wood thing that I built. But the problem is, like last night, it was quite warm and I didn't really need to put the fire on. Yeah. So I cut up pretty much everything I had, and then the lacquer appeared for the car. So I put 2 coats on it, and it's pretty dull, but I'm pretty happy with it. So just got to decide whether I'm going to put a last coat on it, sand it down, and put a final coat on it, or if this is the final one. I don't think there's much point in putting any more lacquer on it. I think it's properly covered. Put two tins on last night after I did the chainsaw on. And you look at it, you've got that, it kind of, that's not going to make it do what you think it's going to do. It's just not going to do that. So you're expecting too much out of aerosol tin, I think. Or I don't have the skills to do that. I watched a video of a guy doing that, and fuck, I don't know how he did it. I don't have the skills for that. So it does. To me, it looks pretty good, and it looks uniform. It's looking better than it was. It's all white. It's looking good. Is it going to keep the rust at bay? Aye, it should do. So, yes. Well, I mean, I'm talking about the whole job. The paint and the lacquer and everything, and everything that I've done. So, if I wasn't doing it, well, it's raining today, but it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's well, I'm not going to get it finished this week, I suppose. Listen, the van's ready. I've got the van already. Maybe get a car. I'll have to get it all de-taped and everything, and then get it all cleaned. It's in a mess. So I'll do that next week. It's dust everywhere.
I'm expecting to pick up about 6.
Alright, okay. Right. So what happened? It's an hour I've got the day. It starts at 1 o'clock. So I took the car to Cumbernauld. It's just so much more convenient, isn't it? Yeah. It's just like. No, it's the facial hair removal. That's why I'm in Glasgow. So it looks like the rain's easing off.
Yeah, it's not raining.
It's far more convenient taking the car to Cumbernauld. It's like, I'll just finish this appointment and walk up there and jump on a bus to Cumbernauld. If I've got to go to Stirling, I've got to fucking sit around with a bunch of fucking weirdos sitting there. Then I'll end up queuing up and getting attacked by two Chinese people and everything on the way in the bus. It's like, so whereas if I go to Cumbernauld, I seem to be able to walk up there and get on one that's ready to go. So, because it's free parking in Cumbernauld, but they'll stop that. They'll stop that. They don't want nothing like that that's good for the public. No. Yeah. I parked at the other side of the road this time, in that under thing, and I said, "Is it free here?" She says, "Yeah." I think she says you could get a ticket if you leave it overnight or something. She says nobody pays it. I says, well, I wouldn't pay it anyway. I says, well, normally I park at the other side. She says, you'd still get a ticket there. I think she was talking about overnight. They'll sign up. Yeah, it must be. Oh, aye, they'll send out a ticket if you park overnight. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, like, where are you going to send it? Yeah, they try to make it that you can't not have an address. Make it difficult for you. And the reason that what's his name's not, he's like, there's somebody begging across the road, well, begging what you would call it, there's a homeless, they might not even be homeless, but across the road for here, and they'd be sitting there all morning, sitting in the pavement. And I was thinking about some people and how they go down that route. I believe it's a choice. But certain people, it's a strong word, aye.
Yeah, for some, they don't want you to. I'm not sure if I would call it a choice. They just don't have any other options.
what I'm saying is people who, when they're, right, I'm trying not to mention his name, right, but when he lets us basic, basically this is just like a big open prison we're living in, right? So you have to have insurance, right, for your vehicle, or you have to have certain things in place for certain things to happen. So if you're going to be arrogant and believe you don't need these things, or you can circumnavigate them, the system will eventually crumble and you won't be able to function, particularly what he's doing is working in the building industry. You know, are you going to be able to do that without a van or be able to drive? And this gets into the green communism thing as well, actually, how that limits people's abilities to travel. You know, so if your abilities are limited and you can't, then you're going down a slippery slope. You know, unless you're the type of person that can just say, all right, I'll go fully on benefits and everything, and just stay in some flat, get the government to pay it. And then there's a lot of people do that, and that's fine if that works for you. But a lot of people don't do that. And there's some, like, particularly belligerent people, like our friend who we were talking about. But he's got his family behind him that is preventing him from land. Well, I was homeless myself. I mean, I have a middle class family, but that was that through choice? Well, it probably was. I just couldn't really get my shit together at the time. So that's probably the reason why you go homeless, because you can't get your shit together.
Well, a lot of homeless people, I reckon.
Aye, there's that, yeah. Well, that's kind of along with what I've been saying, isn't it? They just can't really, you know.
They can't put up with that much.
Or they can't get around the rigmarole, the responsibility of organising insurance, for example, or something like that. And that's why they'll end up not be able to function. Yeah.
Because in this country we don't remove government.
Yeah. I mean, probably what happened to me was a relationship breakdown. So I was homeless, but I owned a house. I wasn't allowed to be in it. I mean, you'll end up getting arrested or something, don't you? I mean, basically claim that you're abusive. It's coercive control, so the Tate brothers are being prosecuted again over this coercive control stuff. You know, I don't believe. I think they're a bit like Russell Brand was probably.
Pushed me back, stopped me overflowing really. They're rich and powerful.
Yeah, they're being targeted by the system.
Well, they would have been targeted by the system.
Yeah, well, they're getting prosecuted for RAPE and coercive control. I don't. Yeah. they are in Romania as well, but well, what's happened? They've got all these women chasing them, and then I think what's probably happened is some of them felt they were getting treated badly. It was their own fault for chasing bad men, isn't it, so to speak? Why would they expect anything different? So now they went in the huff, and now they're going for coercive control. Yeah. But it's kind of is back to, well, actually it'd be better just find a woman and get married and stop messing about. But that's the fact of the matter. The two brothers. Yeah, I know. Well, there's not really any way out of it, is it? I know. It's not so easy. Well, no, that's being sort of, but it looks a bit iffy as well, doesn't it? Well, yeah, that's. Yeah, but the women that do it are obviously wanting to do it. So we're back to Presbyterianism, really. Behaviour and everything. You don't have the freedom, so the freedom's got worse. We've been given more freedom, now we don't have any freedom. But there isn't any freedom. No, because so we've got oh fuck, let's not even talk about it. It's like, it doesn't really relate. I don't care about it. I'm luckily away from it, so I'm lucky to I was sort of relieved of my duties, So the downside of that is I can't see my granddaughter. That's a complicated thing as well, but basically that's because everyone's got to suit my ex, and everybody does that, and that's why. Sorry, that's why I'm not too keen on seeing my brother actually, but I suppose it better. Right, so it's 20. What was that? So it's 12:25. Appointment's at 1 o'clock. I'm about 5 minutes walk from where I need to be. So I need to go, after this phone call, I need to go to the toilet. I've had about 4 coffees. And so I was really knackered, with the chainsaw and trying to tidy up out the back there. And I've got it all sort of floating around out there. And I think I'm going to try and stack the excess wood up beside the house. That'll tidy it up a bit. I put a lot of it on top of the wood that was already in these things that I made. And that stuff's all nice and dry now, inside, stuff that I put in there a few months ago. Yeah, so just say keep going with it. I've still got a lot of stuff that I got for Paul. Like, I loaded the van up, I thought, fucking hell, that's quite a lot I got for him that time. I still haven't even got it all in the van for this Saturday. But, there's some not bad stuff in it. Yeah. Hey, get these organs looked at. You know, I've got plugs for them that are lying in that room. It's taking a while to get sorted out. Just don't have the energy. It's so slow, isn't it? Like, oh, I'm going to get a new bed. Oh, I said that like 3 years ago. I think sometimes a bit of chaos is probably the only way to do something. This is like total chaos and just go and do something. And then make it well. I do know people that do that. You. Fucking hell. So maybe the community standards are stricter with doing a live, I don't know. I just find the whole thing weird, like, these kind of, like, people are so precious, aren't they? There's quite a lot of people, and I'm going to say women, but it's men as well, but that they will not allow you, it's men as well, they're neurotic, and they don't want you to explore tricky subjects. And the biggest demon for that in recent history in this country is Jimmy Savile. You know, people will start freaking out if you even mention it, right? And, you know, the reality is he was an unsavoury character, right? But a lot of the stuff they say about him is, there's no evidence of the extremities. So I think he's become the bogeyman for some reason or another. Yeah, what I mean is I'm not. So that even saying these things, people say, "Oh, you're supporting, the P word," and that. So not really. I'm just trying to be a bit more objective about it. So what I think he was an abusive person that abused his position to get what he wanted, and he also didn't. He failed to have children, and well, as far as we know, well, I don't think he did. And at least try and look like a normal man, So I think that's why he's fair game, and that's how his image was so fucking. There was rumours when he was alive, but the thing is, like, what I think is, like, if it was okay, they say it was a cover-up, right? Which is true, it probably was, but surely if there was strong evidence, they would have had him busted when he was alive, And I suspect that they didn't actually have. I definitely think that this is a creepy guy that got a lot of money from taxpayers for the BBC and got himself really rich, and then he managed to avoid it all and then died. But I don't think he was as big a criminal as what people would like to think. But under today's standards, yeah, I mean the tapers are getting prosecuted, and Alex Salmon got taken to court. I think any type of sexual activity is very problematic, and even if it is within your marital fucking environment, even that can be tricky. Oh dear. So we're not going to have any. Well, it's terrible, isn't it? But why do I care? Now, what I'm saying is that I suppose the point I was trying to make is that people will freak out over these abstract ideas, whereas there's a totally obvious one right in front of them, like a battery storage facility being built next to where they live. They're not bothered. Yeah, well, we need it for net zero, don't we? So the ITV News came on and had a piece about that last night. I didn't even watch it, I switched it off. So the headline was, this is very misleading, it said, the headline is about, we need these battery storage facilities and you can get cheaper bills. I mean, that's propaganda, and that's supposed to be in the news. Well, it's propaganda, isn't it? So we need them, so they're essential. And they're going to get cheaper bills. Nobody believes we're going to get cheaper bills. Oh. And they're essential. They're not essential. It's essential we stop them, I would say. So we've got these Chinese batteries in these containers and fields that we should be growing food on, and they're essential. Wow. What the hell's going on, you know? Essential my arse. Fuck. And that's coming from the mainstream news. ITV News. Propaganda machine. Oh God, right, so it'll be probably I'll probably have to go to Asda once I get to Cumbernauld. What do I need in Asda? I don't really know actually. What is this, Thursday? I might as well get my rolls for the weekend. So it'll be about 4:30, probably 5 before I get home. Because my appointment's at 1, it finishes at 2. So I don't get to Cumbernauld till about 3:15, 3:30. 4. At least I don't have to go and sell clothes, because I don't have any. So I'm watching the world go by. It's all happening. It's all happening. Well, I'll be going soon. It's 25 to 1. I don't think I could bother 1 hour coffee. I think I've had 4. A small breakfast. I think so, aye. I'm the pee. I'll see you later, bye. Bye. And you still, there's been quite a lot to see today, isn't there? You're a bit miffed about the gimbal, aye. Oh, aye. Oh, aye, we got a right toot there. It's all happening.
Look at it, see it moving around. I've screwed it up. Right, take home for breakfast, I think. It's absolutely wonderful, I think.
Right, we're getting all the truck spotting videos loaded from the video yesterday morning. Yeah, it's taken quite a bit of time to do it, and the more videos I do, but like so the one today, for example, this one, that's just too much. I don't think I'm gonna, unless there's something particularly. The problem is it's just reining it in and knowing, you know, saying what is relevant. What is relevant, you know?
We've got Ferraris. It's very sad. Right. Guess what we got today was a V8. Oh, aye. That was a thrill. Well, they're thrilling, okay. Yes. Right, I'm going to get it home. I think we're sort of getting it home because I'm a bit miffed about the gimbal getting damaged. Brilliant. It's Howden's, I think, isn't it? Yeah, truck spot.
Right, we're nearly finished. We're going to have to go in a minute. You'll be glad to hear.
it's a weird thing. Rest in peace and condolences to the family, etc., etc. It's very sad. And yes, that's what you got in the council workers going to the funeral. That's because they took the fucking grave, you clown.
Aye.
Jesus. Right, BMWs. I was thinking about the Protestant funerals. I used to go out in Paris. Protestant funerals, Ferrari, wow, we've got Ferraris in the back. It was we're going to Protestant funeral. And it's like, you had to do everything absolutely fucking perfectly. You know, and at the end of the day, well, I just like, it was all this sort of tradition. I don't know if it was tradition, but like, it was tradition. And when I became so embarrassed that they didn't invite me there anymore, I wanted to go. It's just the thing, you spend so much money as you it's like, fuck. I get religion thing in the protocols. Life in this has been quite good in a lot of ways. It's always been a principle from religion. It's
Right, we're going to be going. Right, that's us over and out. Time to get going. Got to go now. How's the time going? Need to go to the toilet, innit? It's 1:45. Right, we're going. So thanks for watching. Bye. Catch you on the flip side.